Ho, 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 ho. I think we might be live, and if we are, then I will start speaking right now. This is me you're hearing actually speaking. And what I'm about to say is that today's session is going to be a little bit different. Hello there, I'm Chris. And I just felt like doing something a little bit more creative today, so I'm going to try to write a foundation for a song or a backing track or whatever you want to call it. And I invite you to tune in. And the song is going to be, I think, my plan is to have a metal tone, but nothing extreme, rather create some, nice spaces and maybe room for some melodies in between. We'll see. I mean, the whole charm with working like this is, I think that you don't know how things are going to end up. So hopefully you can see my window up here. Yeah, we got Nihil from YouTube here already. That's awesome, man. So hopefully you can see my software above. This is where I'll be working, and you can see I've recorded something, but it's just a test to see that everything is working, so you wouldn't have to, watch me troubleshoot, because that's not fun. And of course, this is a little bit experimental. We'll see if my poor little Mac can keep up with broadcasting and recording and monitoring and whatnot. But it'll be fun either way. For you, at least. I might suffer. Okay, so Nahele. Sorry for butchering your username. I just have a bad tuning. No drop tuning yet. I'm in E flat only, but we might actually try some drop tuning to see if that makes it heavier. We'll see. It's E flat now. It's not that distorted, so we'll see if we want more. Generally, I think it's better to start without that much distortion, because when you add the different layers on top of each other, you get a much more high gain tone, or it can be a little bit too much actually. So I'm just mic'd up to my cab with an SM57, and you're hearing the Mesa Boogie Mark 5 amp, but on the overdrive channels. I'm not going for the super high gain stuff. And then I have a 2 screamer in front of it. Oh ho ho! I think we're ready, steady, went. So let's do this. I'm gonna remove this. Now I just have a super boring drummer track here, but I still think this is how we're gonna start. We're gonna try to see if we can get some inspiration from Logic Pro's drummer here. And this is not very inspiring, so I'll start by maybe going for hard rock. And this is too much, right? I want space, so I'm gonna decrease the complexity and the intensity, and I'm gonna say keep settings when changing style. And I think there's a similar setting here, if I can find it. Don't change patch. There we go. Okay, so now let's this is better. It's a little bit, feels swingy, but the swing is to 0, so this is probably just the rhythm variation that makes it. No, it's the ghost notes that do it. I think there are ghost notes here, so let's turn down the ghost notes. This is better. Okay, it's a little bit soft-handed. Can we push it a little bit? Intensity maybe? Better. Still sounds boring as hell. Let's humanize. There's no real punch in it, so maybe we're gonna add a compressor later on. We'll see. But now we'll just see if we can get a cool vibe here. Retro rock, pop rock, punk rock, funk rock. That was a little bit more open sounding to me. This has a little bit more character, psychedelic rock. So let's go for that, just so we get, the drum part is always the big issue, I think. It's so hard to get that feeling of grooving along with the drummer. I record guitar and bass of my own, and those are going to be the main instruments, and guitar melodies. So I get the vibe of real people playing there, but the drummer is always going to be the issue. So that's why I wanted to go for this one that had a little bit of character. I just think it makes sense because character is really what we're going to be struggling to get here. Okay. It's still kind of crappy, but I would like him to be, it's like play something and then stop playing to leave room. So I'm not sure. Maybe we should try some of the rhythms here, and if we don't like it, we can do one of our own. So I just had an idea. Maybe if we do this rhythm for like 1 bar and then just a hi-hat or something. Maybe something like that. Let's try that. So I'm just going to slice this up. And yeah, I didn't even think about the tempo. Do we even want the 110 tempo? We shouldn't, you know, the tempo, as soon as you start fiddling like this, you've almost set the tempo already. And I didn't even think about that. But that's okay. 110, why not? It's a little bit faster maybe than I would typically do, but to my work. So what I'm going to do now is for 4 bars here, or for 1 bar. So I just wanted to have the hi-hat there, but it seems the drummer wants to do all these fills here. This is cool, because this is like an intro, so we can have like, we can have some rhythm stuff there. Let me just add another one here as a count-in. 2, 3, 4. And then something can happen there, and then, but we don't want, I don't think, yeah. So I'm just gonna see what you guys are saying, if anything. Cool. Nahile, I have a bass guitar, which I will be recording, but we can also, you know, find a bass patch or just something like that. But I prefer playing real bass. You know, anything that's going to be a real musician is going to sound better here. Your playing always kicks ass. Thanks so much, Brett Owen. Let's see here. Okay, so check the comments there. Let's go back to writing it. So here's our count in. So now that we have a structure here, I would like this beat to be a little bit more advanced. Should we add more complexity perhaps? Let's see here. Let's try adding complexity. So maybe add some swing to that, see how it sounds. Some 8-note swings instead. Ah! Nah, that didn't work. I can't hear the difference. So I guess there aren't many 16th notes happening here, so let's skip that. So yeah, this is cool. This leaves room. So let's build on that. Now we have this for 4 bars. We have a count in. Yeah, now we need to come up with an idea here, and I can't say this sound really cuts it for me. Maybe I should switch guitar to the Telecaster or something. I would like it a bit rawer. Let's tune down. not bad, but let's fix the hi-hat there to half closed. Let's close it completely. And I'm not hearing any difference. Come on, is there a hi-hat here? That was closed and now wide open. Okay, it's a very subtle difference. Let's close that there and get the intensity down. Maybe that'll solve it. Yeah, I don't know. What are you guys saying? Is this worth continuing? Let me check if you guys are saying anything. It's Nico. What's up, Nico? Yo, Nico. Breto and loves listening to my technique. Awesome. So we don't have any objections, at least. That's always something. So so I guess we want a second guitar here. Let's spread it out. The first guitar, I'll spread it out to the left. And then we have number 2 spread out to the right. I could just play the same thing, but that usually sucks. So I'll start by doing that. We'll see. What did I do? That something happens in Logic Pro. I have no idea why. It saved some automation there. Can you see the green here? For some reason I automated the panning and I don't know why that happens, but anyhow, here it is. This is pretty cool actually. And then what the idea we can save is later on in the track, the rhythm guitar can do something, one of them can do something different. So instead of just doing, you know, one could do like something like that. You can try that. We'll have to work on that. But here's a little bit of a foundation. It's not very tight. And here comes the what's going to happen afterward. That's always the hardest part. We need some kind of, I think we need a drum groove coming in here. So let's do it. Now we need a real drum groove, I think. How do we get a real drum groove? So many fills and stuff. Maybe a variation there would be cool. So the first, and then so like a variation like that maybe. So first we have. remove that, and we can listen to if that's a cool variation. I don't know. The first one is. I'm gonna remove both now, I think, and just do from scratch here. So now we're being a bit more irregular here, not quite as predictable. I don't know if that's gonna work. Can't even play. Put these in a group so I can control levels a little bit easier. GUIs, and lower the volume here. Now, of course, this doesn't really match what the drums are doing, so should we try see if this works? No. I don't know, it's a little bit less predictable at least. So let's try it again. And here I think we need something straight that grooves, and not these. I mean, these Logic grooves, they tend to be so, I think a lot of times a bit overcomplicated. I just want something. Yeah, I don't want chim chish. I want doom ch doom ch. So we can do it here. Just a straight beat. Yeah, that's simple and effective. Of course, the drums are really thin sounding, so I don't know when we're gonna address that. Maybe not quite yet. Let's see if you guys are saying something. Try adding some wah. That's a great idea, Nahalele. And I think we have, I have the wah pedal here, so you can just hear it. Turn down the volume a little bit. You know what? Maybe the wah can be like in between those sections. That's a good idea. Let's make a band with me anytime. Duet on Instagram. Nahele, the drums muddier. What do you mean with that? You mean like adding some distortion maybe, or adding some room reverb, or maybe I'm asking too technical questions. just checking if you have a specific idea. So we could add the wah like in between maybe. We should have something further up. D minor. No. It's cool, but I would like it to be more weird. Let's see. Maybe we can try a slide or something here. Maybe we can try a slide. Let's try that's that's more fun. Let's try that. It's a little bit too much now, so what we might have to do is now we're just throwing on the ideas, but it's usually cooler to start soft and not, and then add the layers on top. But we can always fix that later on, kind of stretch the whole intro out. We can definitely just gather some idea here, since we got the suggestion from Nahile. So we can definitely try adding the lead stuff. So let's add one more guitar. Lead one. Oh, I can see. Let's try a little bit of that, just see how it sounds once recorded. So there's no reverb or anything, so you have to consider that the sound is completely dry, and we're going to fix that later on, of course. But now we're just gathering the idea. It's pretty cool, but it's a little bit fast. It should just be, you know, that's enough. We don't have to squeeze in a whole solo there. Try one more time. That's it. I think that's the one. This is fun. So again, it's automated the panning. I don't know why it does that. That's fun. So what do we do the second time? And then now it should respond to that one, like da da da, maybe like something like that. Maybe we can try that. Can we do this without messing everything up? No. But the thing is, we have another section coming up, and it's a little bit tricky when we don't know what that is. Let's take it from the beginning, and we can always remove it. Oh, it sounds so bad. One more time. So it's a little bit fast, a little bit stressed. We should have the next part before we even know if this makes sense, but we can save that one so we have something there. But what really matters is, of course, the song structure, how it continues after this, because all of these little tweaks or these little melodies, they are there just to enhance the core the song idea. So when we don't have the song idea, it can be a little bit weird to add the effects, but we have it there. Did I move this one? Move to recorded position. No? Okay, so that's that one was crap, quite honestly, but let's see what you guys are saying, and maybe we can think about a groove here. Trills. The wall might or might not work, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll keep it. We can see. I mean, again, it's about the song structure. So yes. Okay. But it's too late, so we'll mute that one for now. Okay, so we have. So what we could do, maybe have a little quick look at the drums. To be honest, I usually never track and do that stuff with headphones, but I need to do it now to check that you guys are hearing the same as me. So just doing the mixing stuff with headphones might be tricky, but we'll see. Okay, so the drum kit needs to be changed to multi-output, so I can start having a bit of control there. So I changed it to multi-output, and now I'm adding the separate drum tracks, so kick, snare, toms, hi-hat. That should be it. And now I'm gonna route all of these tracks to a separate bus, and that basically allows me to throw on a compressor on that bus. So DR bus. And I can also move. Now, of course, these effects are gonna have to be moved. Let's see if I can do that. These are the effects Logic Pro had on these tracks. And it had already like loud now. Let's take it all down. Maybe we first wanna, I don't know, we can lower the drums in pitch as well. Actually, I'm not sure I want to go in and mess with that. Should we add just some? I think it's too early for this stuff. We don't even have the main riff. I would wait with this, actually. I have no idea how to change these now to improve things. But we could think about a new riff coming for the next section, and we could also think about possibly adding bass guitar, but maybe we're not there yet. So trills, you mean to have trills like in between, like this? Ah, that's true, we could do that, maybe with some cool effect there. Whoop, I dropped my pick. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that instead. Let's add some. Remove that one, and maybe. That. Find the right notes for this. Let's try that. better than the last one. Let's keep that one for now. And I really think we need to come up with a riff for the next section now. So, maybe we can have Phil here. Let's see. See if we can have a drum fill or something that leads to the next part. I was thinking to have a bit of silence there is cooler. So whenever the riff comes in, it's going to come with more of a punch there. But there, I would want like a drum hit on the one there. Let's see if we can maybe just do this. Yeah, and then we can kill this one right on time. Cheat a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. So now we need a little bit of counting help here. Create, what's it called? Session play read. Now we just want some super silent counting there for us. Hi-hat close. Let's try that. I'm just fixing this drummer region so we can get a simple. So why is there a... It might work. Let's see if we get some inspiration. That's where the riff comes in. It's a little bit messy here still. Again, I think we've compressed everything that's happening now to one region. We would have to like stretch it out a little bit. I think we're going to do that when we have the bass as well. Maybe the lead is interfering a little bit here when the rhythm guitar comes back here. So let's synchronize those two so that it actually stops playing in time. Like that. That could work, but now we have to find a riff. Sounds so dry. The good thing with this kind of riff, it's probably easy to I'm just playing the same chord over and over. Probably easy to do something fun with the bass and the melody, but we're gonna need some kind of harmonic movement. But we can just try it like that and double it and see how it sounds. I'm not gonna be able to double this. Yeah, some kind of groove there, but I think I'm gonna have to digest this one. Maybe a groovy riff, yeah. What do you think? Is it groovy? Ahmed, what's up? Just checking. Instagram is unusually quiet. Maybe Instagram is more used to me doing the practice stuff. Well, I'm happy we have some awesome feedback from Nahile Lagrange on YouTube. Sorry for butchering your username. Okay. So. I'm definitely hearing some bass lines here. You know, the bass could do a lot of fun over this. You know, something like that could work. Here we would need a guitar, I think, emphasizing the one here, because it's a little bit feels a little bit empty there. So let's do that. I'm just gonna remove some stuff here so there's space. So we will need something here. Bam, there. So what do we do there? Like that. Maybe just do this. So crappy. This is tricky. Let's do a shorter one of those. That's fun. I mean, it's usually not a good idea to start like micro-fixing at this stage. I should probably just find a groove that works throughout. It's a little bit too much editing here and not enough playing. You could argue, but hey, we're getting something done at least. Okay, so let's try. Let's see if that's okay. That's funny. I wonder if maybe that pinch harmonic sounds heavier than the riff that comes after. That's usually not a good thing, but flat. listen to the whole thing. See, we probably butchered the idea now. Can restart from the beginning. It's a shame the vibrato isn't that tight. At least maybe we can chop up the beginning there. That's better. Now they start at the same time at least. Okay. But this is still yeah, I think we need to try a bass guitar now and get some ideas with some harmonies, and maybe we can have that ending riff kind of brew in the back of our heads and see if we can come up with a variation. I think it just doing the you just have some kind of chordal movement there. Maybe that could be cool. I don't know. I'm bad at that stuff, so maybe you guys have a suggestion. You could try sliding the fretboard before the main riff. So it's something like that, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then it goes. Maybe the lead guitar can do that for us. Something like that, maybe. What happened? How do I freaking flatten? No. I don't know what I did. There we go. That's good, yeah. Great idea there. Nahele. Oh man, I feel so bad for butchering your username. Nahele. Nahele. That's awesome. That did it. You're the man. You're gonna get co-credits on this one. So I think if we have a bass guitar now, maybe that'll glue things together, and maybe we can start thinking about the drum sounds. I mean, one of the most important things is how the drum, the kick drum, kind of grooves with the bass guitar. So that's why I didn't want to start tweaking the drums before we had the bass guitar. But let me get the bass guitar and we can try recording with it. Here we go. There's the guitar. I've had the same guitar for, I don't know, 15 years. I didn't even bother removing the sticker because, yeah, it reminds me what the pickups are called, or the name of the pickups. Otherwise, I'd forget them. If I ever want to replace them, it's always good to know what were in them, before making the swap. Okay. So now I just have to quickly check the levels of the bass. Okay, we're getting there. Now I think we have some bass sound coming in. Where the headphones? Yep. I think we're a little bit loud. Gain stages on the audio interface, and I'm just figuring them out. It's pretty cool to try. Okay, so I think we have a built-in tuner into Logic. I think I'm going to use that one. So we need a new track here, new audio track, bass, and we need to select the right input. Should be input 5. Yep. Oh, this is loud as hell. I wonder if that's because I'm monitoring. Oh, sorry, I think yeah, I messed that one up. Okay, so you can hear me now, hopefully. Let's see here. Okay, we're good. And I'm tuned to I don't know what, so let's try that. I should be drop. Oh yeah, that's right. I should be pretty low. I should be C sharp or something. I'm gonna make a note that we were in drop C sharp here, because I might forget that. The drop C sharp. Okay. Never underestimate the note functionality. E. This should be A flat. Gee, what was the tuning? E. I don't even know if I'm going to tune this one up or down. What the heck? E. Okay, it's got to be up. There we go. I must have done something weird with this bass guitar last time I played it. And that's D, so D, yeah, C sharp, this one was right. And then finally we have F sharp, thank you. Okay, so we have a bass sound coming in. Of course we can add an amp to that later on. Fairly bright. I can adjust that. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I can adjust that either via tone here, or I could do it via just to dial down this microphone. This pickup is the word. I don't know, it's okay. I have everything at max right now. We'll see how that fits with the mix. You are crazy, dude. So, Nahele, you think I should try some overdrive on the bass? Nahele. Yeah, I got it right. Nahele. Which DAW? Arab is asking on Instagram. So this is a Logic Pro I'm using. Who is the band? It's just me and Nahele, who's writing a song. Nahele on YouTube. But if anybody else has feedback for this, I'd be more than happy to try your ideas out. Okay. Now, of course, it's not very tight there. Maybe I should have fixed that. You can listen to just the guitar here, and you're going to hear that these guitars are not tight. But it's just when the very first note, so maybe it's not an issue. It adds a bit of a human factor. I mean, we could always edit that out, or we could re-record, but I'm not sure it's a necessity right now. Okay, so let's just warm up a little bit with the bass, see if we're getting good levels here. Maybe we're a bit loud. I don't even know what I did, yeah. So if the bass guitar is going to follow, we can do like that. It's not that bad. I mean, this riff is already very what's the word? Dissonant. So a lot of times you want to add dissonance with the bass, but I'm not sure it's needed here. Maybe just following is enough. It sounds kind of toolish, doesn't it? It's amazing what a difference the bass guitar does. But it's a little bit loud, I think. We're going to have to turn the bass guitar down a little bit. Let's try one more time. I have to remember the riff. Okay, let's see. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can play the whole thing now. It's okay. It's, this part here. I don't know if you can see that. Come on, mouse. There is a little bit untight, but Mary on a Cross. What's that? Does it sound like Mary on a Cross? Cool, we got someone from Twitch, Acoustic King. Good to see you, mate. So I'm multi-streaming, so we are basically writing a song now together on YouTube. It's mainly me and Nahele, but if you want to tune in and say something or have a suggestion, that would be awesome. Let's listen to it. So this note is a little loud. That might get solved later on when we add compression, but we can just cheat a little bit here and lower the volume of it, like that. How do we do now? I can't remember. Edit. No, here is where we do. Gain -5. Looks better, right? all of a sudden the drums don't sound quite as bad anymore. I don't know why. I think that we were hearing the lack of bass as well. Problem is, it's not really grooving, you know. It sounds like a digital drummer, which it is. The question is, so Logic Drummer has, you can ask it to follow a track. Should we try see if it sounds better if I follow the bass? Let's see how this sounds. Yeah, it's a little bit better. And now it gets interesting when you change the feel, because now the drums can help kind of push forward. Now it's supposed to be locked tight with the bass, and it can help push a little bit. So for example, I can push it, and you can see how it sounds. And if I pull it instead, I don't know which one sounded better there. So if we do it every other, maybe we push on this one, see. So we're gonna start by following the bass again here. Then we can push it forward here. It's a little bit too crazy. I think just going back to 0 might do it here. Well, that squeal sounds horrible. Let's try removing that. Maybe it'll sound better if we add bass there. I don't know. I don't like it that there's a kick drum here, but we can't get rid of that. I'm gonna have to convert this to MIDI, I think. And now we can just silence the kick drum there. So let's reinstate the pinch harmonic there. Let's see if maybe we can do something with the bass there. I don't know. Let's try. I think it would maybe work better if that slide there was like a telephone effect or something. Should we try that? I think there's something called processing. There's selection-based process. Is that it? Try that. Yeah, I think this is it. Now I can choose a plugin to apply only on this section. And I think with Space Designer, we have these small speaker warped effects. We have speakers, and now here we have like a microamp, tiny phone. Let's try it. Oh, you have to apply it first. Oh. That was funny, wasn't it? I don't know if I like that. I think we should go for a more... We have a transistor radio, maybe that's cool. Or a micro amp. This one is loud, I can see it on the audio wave. That's funny. So let's do this. Maybe we can listen to it. You can preview. Is it still that? Oh, it's so loud. How can we pull it down? Oh, this is better. So we really got to be careful with this one. Okay, check it now. Oh, now there's nothing there. Oh, man. One more time. What did I do? No, this is just nothing. Oh. I have no idea what I did. I messed it up somehow. That's when you start doing this tweaking shit. You can lose focus a little bit. Now I don't know why it got so small there or so big for a while. Let's go. Okay, now. Did I reverse direction or something? I just totally screwed it up. I don't know how I did it. Dry and wet. I'm just gonna undo this whole thing. Remove. No plugin. Apply. And it's still totally messed up. So my friends, don't do this. I'm trying to undo everything I can. Let's see if we can undo the... Here. Undo change plugin channel strip. It's supposed to be non-destructive, but I actually believed I screwed this one up. Maybe if I restart. Selection based pro. Do we have it? Is anybody good at Logic Pro? How do I get back my audio? It wasn't supposed to happen. Who cares? Screwed it up. Yeah, I know, Nahele. It was perfect, but now I can't undo it. Cool, we got my man Fred here. Awesome. Joshua, throw a random major 7 flat 5. That's cool. Oh, you really like the song Deus Mortis. That's my old track. That's awesome, man. Acoustic King on Twitch. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah. Ouch. So bad. How can I mess this up? I don't know how to get it back. Maybe it's in here. Right? No. Oh, it could be one of those. Ah, it's this one. Maybe I can just drag it in here. I'll delete this one and move to recorded position. Woohoo! I think I saved it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So never do the selection. Never do the selection-based processing again. Okay, but there's still some issues here we have to solve. Just the whole transition to the riff isn't very good. Let's see what you guys are saying. Gregory is fed up with you idiot leftist politics. I didn't even know we were doing politics here. How can you be fed up? Okay, pretty cool. So. Oh, this reminds me, it's usually a good idea to save a project alternative once in a while. So I'll just do a new one now. So if it turns out I mess up something, we can always go back. And just turn this one down a little bit. Okay, let's listen to it from the beginning. And now I need to think about a bass line for the last riff. It sounds a little bit too experimental fusion there in the middle. Maybe the bass guitar can come in with a slide like that as well. I'm going to duplicate this track. It makes it a little bit easier to record. Just bounce in a few sections here and there. Okay. So I didn't nail the bass there, but we can just listen to it. It's better. The bass is now following the slide. So we can, we can actually save the slide just in case. And then we can focus on the other part here. So let's practice a little bit. So now I'm strictly following, but like I said earlier, there's lots of room to actually be creative here. So, for example, the bass could add a melody or a harmony and just add some tension. But this would imply like Dorian. I'm not sure we want to go there. Let's... This is hard. I'm not that good at harmony. So it's just, the guitar is just doing... I need to think of some movement there. Let's see what you guys are saying. Cool, you were on stage last Sunday, Acoustic King. What did you play? The trill, yeah, maybe the trill is a little bit aggressive. We'll see. It's more like a fill-in. We can always remove that one. That's still just like a small little coloring. The biggest issue, I think, is can we come up with a cool riff here? But we can remove it. We can listen to it once without the trill from the beginning and see what we get. With it. It's a little bit too much maybe, but it's not bad necessarily. It's the kind of thing we can keep, and you know, as we stretch the thing out, we can use that on some spots and maybe not on others. We'll see. Down, okay. still don't know what the bass is going to do there. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I think it's still too much fusion. I don't know if you could hear that. I was really doing a descending thing there. Let's just record the bass for now. Just doing the, I can't think of a cool harmony here, and maybe we'll have the lead guitar do harmony instead. We can see. Okay, now at least we have bass throughout the whole thing, and we're ready to start thinking about the next step. Maybe you guys have some suggestions for me. Some muted notes, so maybe, so it's a bit more staccato. Yeah, we could try that. Peter Gregg on Instagram, what's up? So let's try. We can save this one for backup purposes here as well. Just that, and we can. I could follow the drums, of course. That's an option. I'm really crap at that. Well, it's easy now because I've programmed these easy drums. So. Is that fun? I don't know. Maybe that's good. No, that sucks. So let's try. Maybe. So there's pole muted stuff. I'm not sure it's. Yeah. I think you nailed it again. Nahel. Now I've forgotten how to say your name. Nahele. So I think this might be the best one so far. I'm just gonna record it one more time with the slide. now I follow the drums. I don't know if that was good. Let's try it. Now, I think it's better if I follow the guitar. And I added one more note there. We can remember. What do you guys say? Is that the best one so far? Maybe the slide is a little bit loud. Let's fix that. Yeah, maybe listen to it from the beginning. Yeah, it's not horrible. I think maybe for this bridge thing to work, or that transition thing, it would be cool with like a modern effect where we slow the whole thing down. But I'm not sure how to do that. I think I would have to add an effect on the master track. It's here. There's some kind of issue here. Dun. Maybe we make sure everything is silent at the same time, and it could work out. So I don't know, I'm a bit empty in my head now. I think we'd have to maybe try some melody on there. Let's see if you guys are saying something. Wrench burner, to be. What does that mean, to be? Naila, you think it sounds new metal? Yeah, that's cool. It does sound like something. I think we did a good job, man. Big thanks for the input. So... And I mean, it's definitely already a jam track. So I think at a minimum, we have a cool sounding jam track that I could upload to my channel. And we could use it for the coming streams just for jamming and having fun. Maybe I should. Should I silence these perhaps? Just to have silence there. Maybe these drums can follow the bass as well. Let's remove this stuff so I can just have one bass channel. There, and now we can set it to follow the bass. See if that improves things. Why is it off? Oh, because I have a manual pattern. That's true. Can't do it there then. Okay. gonna do one final thing, which is like a cheat fix here, but Logic Pro has a really nice mastering plugin. And it's just at the click of a button, you get much better sound. So this could be loud as well, so let's see it. Yeah, I think there's more work to do with the mix there, but I think I like it. There's something that's a bit more natural sounding here. I think we chose the best drum patch. The other ones were really sterile. This has a little bit of movement in it. But here we would need also, I think, playing a different chord than just the open, like E chord there, or drop D flat. So we would need a movement there. But I think that's a project for another day. I think we did a really good with this one. I didn't think we would end up having something that sounded like a track. Oh, we have Vids and Pick by Lea saying, mitt paket har kommit. Vad är det för paket? Always nice to have Swedish people in here. Okay, so I think we're gonna call it the day. I want to give my special thanks to let's see if I can get it right, Nahile, for all these cool suggestions. Actually, I think I'm gonna write your name down so I can give you some credit here. Oh, I'm gonna do it in here. Easy peasy. There we go. So in case I do publish it, we'll see. We'll see. I think, as always, when writing this kind of thing, you want to digest what you're doing, and tomorrow I'll know whether I like it or not. But for now, it sounds cool. I think it's easily like backing track quality, I would say. And the more you put into it, the more it can become like a song quality as well. That requires more work, though. Cool, guys. So big thanks for contributing here, or for sticking around. This was a new kind of session. I've never tried this before. And it was a lot of fun. I felt like doing more of a creative session rather than a practice session. I think it's good to have some variation there. But you guys were awesome. Big thanks to you. Keep being awesome. And I'll try to keep being Christopher Dahl. Yeah, cheers.